Mayor. On behalf of Moyer & Son, Moyer Indoor Outdoor, and on behalf of the Souderton Telford Rotary Club, of which many of our members are here today, I wanted to congratulate Souderton once again on its determination to continue to grow. What John said is absolutely true. It really is it falls to the people of the town, the businesses of the town, to take care of it and to provide for its own growth. The businesses that John mentioned, like Univest, like Moyer & Son, was here in Souderton, on Main Street here for a long time, until 1971 or 2, I think. And all the other stores that are down here really do provide the foundation for the growth that we're looking for. And the sculpture, obviously, the title it has, Hope, Stability, and Growth, identifies all the features that you need to provide for a growing town, a town that's vibrant, a town that's going to attract people, a town that's going to be a great place to live. So I wanted to say thank you again very much, and congratulations to Souderton on its growth and vibrancy. Thank you.
Gwen Sikorsky of the Indian Valley Arts Foundation would like to say a few words. Gwen?
Dedicate this sculpture to our town as a gift from the Indian Valley Arts Foundation. These streets are an American destination was the inspiration for the competition, and our sculpture committee from the Arts Foundation established a 6-member jury made up of artists and community leaders to review over 20 entries to the competition. Ideas for the sculpture varied from traditional statues to a large structure that you could actually walk through. And Mr. Trapp's entry was selected for its artistic merit and broad appeal. As has been said, he has over 40 years experience and 400 installations both in the U.S. and internationally, so we feel quite honored to have one of his sculptures in our town. In writing about his art, he has said that for over 40 years I have been making sculptures for public places. Perhaps the most important thing I have learned is that a public sculpture must be durable and timeless, both in form and materials. Public art is a statement about a community as a whole. And indeed, our community response to fundraising for the sculpture has been testimony to the value placed on public art, from artists to local businesses and community organizations. Many of you have reached out to provide support for this sculpture, and though you've been thanked before by other speakers, I want to extend my thanks to all the donors, both large and small, who helped pay for the sculpture. And in particular, the Arts Foundation would like to thank 7 major donors: the Souderton Telford Rotary, Moyer Indoor Outdoor, Charles H. Olivach Jr., Univest Corporation, N.F. Landis and Sons in honor of Merrill L. Landis, donations in honor of Dolores Day, and donations in honor of local artists. We appreciate these donors who trusted the Arts Foundation to envision a work of public art. Public art is intended to start a conversation because no 2 people will view this sculpture the same way. As artist Paul Klee states, art does not reproduce what we see, it makes us see. This sculpture helps us to see Main Street in new ways. From the sidewalk with nature as a backdrop, as you see, from the parking lot with busy Main Street as scenery, from above as we drive through thanks to the hollow, and from below as we walk past. The reflections off the stainless steel surface render it solid and shimmery with a totally different look at night. It's really quite stunning at night. It is dynamic and dimensional, and it starts a conversation. In the words of the renowned artist Pablo Picasso, art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. It is the hope of the Indian Valley Arts Foundation that this work of public art will wash away the dust of Main Street, and that it will inspire and enlighten our everyday lives. Along with the Main Street Parking Plaza, its gardens and fountains, we are pleased to give this sculpture to the people of Souderton to be dedicated today.